The story of Arnold Paule is one of the most famous vampire cases in history and contributed significantly to the vampire hysteria of the 18th century. Arnold Paule was a Serbian peasant who lived in the village of Medvedija, modern-day Serbia, in the early 18th century. In 1725, he returned to his village after spending several years working in Austria. Paule claimed to have been attacked by a vampire while he was away, and he believed he had become one himself. Shortly after his return, people in the village started dying mysteriously. Some villagers claimed to have been attacked by Paule himself. These events fueled rumors that Paule had indeed become a vampire. In 1726, Paule died in a farming accident. However, shortly after his death, more deaths occurred in the village, and people reported seeing Paule roaming the streets at night. His alleged victims began to sicken and die, leading to increased fear and panic among the villagers. To put an end to the supposed vampire threat, the villagers sought the help of authorities. Paule's body was exhumed, and upon inspection, it was found to be remarkably well preserved, with fresh blood in its mouth. This was interpreted as evidence of vampirism. According to the popular vampire lore of the time, when a suspected vampire's body was exhumed and found to be in a well-preserved state, it was believed that the vampire had been feeding on the blood of the living. To stop the spread of the vampire's curse, a stake was driven through Paule's heart, and his body was burned. The ashes were then scattered to ensure that he could not rise again. The case of Arnold Paule gained widespread attention in Western Europe and contributed to the vampire hysteria that swept through the region during the 18th century. It also served as inspiration for future vampire folklore and literary works, including Bram Stoker's famous novel Dracula.